All right, we're in Ely, Nevada, in a repair facility for the old 100-year-old engines. It's a National Historical Landmark designation. Those aren't 100 years old. Those are diesels there. And there's a steam right here. That's a diesel, Kennecott, Nevada Mines. About 6,200 feet in elevation. You can kind of hear it in my voice. I'm wheezing a little bit. Trying to get used to this elevation. Elevation tomorrow in Great Basin is 13,000 feet max. Again, Nevada Northern, that's a diesel. Ghost train of old Ely, built July 1910, Baldwin Locomotive Works. 10 tons of coal, 10 tons of coal and 6,000 gallons of water. Now, where do you think they found 6,000 gallons of water in this climate? I don't think they were doing a lot of, they would have had to create reservoirs from the snow. Another steam right here, Nevada Northern. It's called the Monster. Built in January 1909 by the American Locomotive Company. 12 tons of coal, 7,500 gallons of water. Retired and donated to the White Pine Public Museum in 1961. She was returned to the railroad in 1990 for restoration and placed in excursion service in 1993. So we're inside the machine shop. And you'd have to make everything here because none of these parts would exist today. So anything for the steam engine would have to be handmade. Hopefully they'd have some kind of drawings you can see they're working on. So this one down here, one of the wheel sets. But literally everything would have to be made. Would have to be custom made either here or by some machine shop somewhere else, just to put these things back together.
And the dude was like, don't leave it on too long or it'll eat through the gloves.
You see the winches overhead?
Yeah.
Same thing they have at, same design at Hoover Dam, remember? That's how they get the turbines in and out with those, what do they call them, gantries? Is that what they're called? What are those called?
Overhead cranes.
Overhead cranes, yeah.
And then they pick up the car
Yep.
and move the trucks.
Amazing, huh? Did you guys notice the crane overhead? And it runs on rails up here. And this does most of the heavy lifting right there. So there was the crane operator sits there. In St. Augustine, they've got one of these same things in the ice house. They used to use the same thing. It was a building that looked just like this, and they would pick up big blocks of ice that were shipped in from the north.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the same kind of design, same kind of crane design. We don't see them anymore. Think about this. This is the weird one. So these steam engines over here, these steam engines, they would take it out. It would take 6,000 gallons of water to cool it down.
Dang.
Where would you find 6,000 gallons of water in the desert?
A lake. The Great Salt Lake.
I don't
No,
know.
that's salt water.
Yeah, I don't think you put that in there. 6,000 gallons. That's the coal truck there, right? Yeah, there it is. You didn't even see it. Looks like they even got the coal in there. Look in there. There's the shovel. Wouldn't that be a fun job? Shoveling the coal.
No.
You do know that that position that we're going to be sitting in today is going to be warm, right?
Yeah, I think so.
By the somebody's got to stoke that fire. I hope it's David. I'll drive, you stoke, okay? What do you think? Man, that's an engine there. It's a diesel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're huge. That engine's got to be 12 or 15 feet long and 10 or 15 feet high. It's huge. And here's a crane. Sometimes they'd have problems, you know, like when a train would run off a track or whatever. They would bring in a crane like this to put it back up on the tracks. Look how big it is. I've never even seen one. They didn't have one of these in Savannah. All right, thanks for watching our video. Most likely the next video is going to be me up in the engine compartment.